everyone, we're back down at the allotment, and we didn't make it here last week as neither myself or cameraman were very well, so we had to skip last week. But we're here today to see what's happening. As you can see, the onions, I'm not sure what's going on with them, because you can see a lot of the tops, the leaves are quite yellow. And then on this side, a lot of the leaves have just turned into like some goo by the looks of it. I don't know if that's normal and if they'll come back. Dee said it was kind of normal for them because it's been raining quite a lot these past couple of weeks. Last week we had quite a bit of rain at this end. You can see some of them starting to come up to the top of the soil where they're just starting to turn brown. So we'll just have to keep an eye on those and see what happens. See if they spring back up when the weather gets a bit warmer. The beans are starting to come up a bit taller now. From before, when you last saw them, a lot of them were kind of withered and had turned black. But now some of them have got a lot of fresh leaves. You can see they've gotten a lot bigger now. So hopefully he should get some beans. You can see a few new shoots coming up through the soil. There are a few weeds, so we'll just go through that and take out the weeds. The strawberries still seem to be doing okay. I did try to kind of pull over some of the vines to kind of cover more of the bed, so that more strawberries grew in the middle since they were just at the sides. But we'll see what Dee wants to do with it when he comes back. He might plant some like fresh plants actually in the middle. There are quite a lot of weeds in this bed, so we'll just go through and take up the weeds, and then that should be fine. You can see the shard is still coming up. The last time we were here we did cut that back quite a lot, but you can see a lot of new fresh growth coming up. Where we put down the slug pellets you can't see as many of the slug bites where they've gone through and kind of had it for their lunch. It looks like something else might have got to it though, because there's a lot of yellow spots on the leaves. You can hear all the planes, but you can't see them as it's quite foggy today. This is the bed of garlic. You can see they're still coming up nicely. There's quite a lot of new growth still coming through. You can see the smaller shoots where new growth is coming up, so they're kind of growing a bit slower than the other garlics, but they should be fine. We'll just take you over to the other bed of garlic and see what's happening in that one. It's very muddy today, so we just have to mind our footing as we go. Well, this is the other bed of garlic. This one isn't doing too badly. You can see a lot of the leaves have started to yellow, but that should be fine because that should, where it's been raining and quite cold, that should encourage them to hopefully turn into cloves rather than just staying as single solid bulbs. You can see one voluntary, either could be a garlic, could be an onion coming up there in the bed where the broccoli was. We'll just take you around to the other side and we'll be back with you. We're over here at the purple sprouting broccoli. As you can see, it has started to get a bit bigger for this one. We did have to cut back quite a lot of the leaves. It looks like they've been eaten by, could be caterpillars. You can see a few more coming up as well in this one. There's another one around here, but that one's just stayed a bit smaller. Looks like the caterpillars really decimated this one. So we'll see what happens over the next few weeks if that comes back up. Doesn't look like there's anything in this one. No, just tight leaves, but no broccoli in there. No broccoli in that one either. Looks like whatever it was had a field day with the ones that we took off. So good thing we took those off, otherwise they might have affected a lot more of the plant. We'll just take you over to the other garlic. So this bed you can see is kind of similar to the other bed, but a lot of the leaves have turned yellow and look like, I don't know if something's been eating them or just where it's been raining. There are a few new shoots coming up through the soil, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. There's quite a lot of weeds, so we'll have to go through that bed and see what's going on there. This is where we put in the spring onions. You can see there is a lot of new growth coming through. Get cameraman to zoom in so you can have a look. So this is where the old shoots were, but you can see new shoots have pushed through that. The spring onions are quite resilient. The ones that we took out, they're still here. We might plant some more back in. There's a lot of weeds coming up through this top. Or maybe it's just the weeds that we took off from the other beds. That's fine. Now this is the elephant garlic. You can see there's still new growth coming up through this bed. Like the fresh shoots that are still coming up. So it's kind of a bit varied how some are kind of growing up a lot quicker than others. But it looks like these should get a good crop from this bed. Even at the back there's new shoots coming up. There's quite a lot of weeds in this bed as well, so we'll have to go through and just take up as many of the weeds as we can. Looks like his rose bushes are starting to come back up. You can see like new buds forming on there. We'll just take you through into the polytunnel and see what's happening in there. Like there's quite a few spiders in here, there's quite a few webs. You can see where the carrots are, they haven't really come up anymore. There's a lot of mould on the surface as well, so I don't know where it's been quite cold in here. Not really sure how to get rid of that. You can see there's quite a lot of mould all over the surface here. So we'll see if we've got something that can sort that out and hopefully rescue these carrots. You can see where the peppers were. A lot of the leaves have now, or a lot of the branches now are going black, where they were looking healthier before. So Dee might just have to get fresh plants for those. Same on this side, except for the Scotch bonnet, that seems to still be green and looking the healthiest of all of them. But it looks like Dee just might need to get some fresh plants and put those back in. You can see where the cactus is. It's kind of still there, but you can see a lot of it is withered away. So a fresh one will have to plant off that as well. A lot of the other beds are still empty, so Dee just needs to decide what he wants to plant when it comes to planting season in March. That's when he'll be due back, so he'll be gathering all his different plants and thinking about what he wants to grow. I know he said he was thinking about trying tomatoes again. I know last year a lot of the plants didn't make it and they started to turn black, so I'm not sure what happened with those. But for March this time we might plant some new things or just try some of the same things. If you've got any ideas, please put them in the comments. So we're just going to do a lot of tidying up and clearing out all the weeds, and then we'll be back with you. Hi everyone, so in the polytunnel we found some cinnamon, so we just sprinkled that in the bed of carrots. I think it's probably moulded from where we haven't been, and there's been no air circulation through the polytunnel because we don't really come more times throughout the week to kind of open the door and let some air through, and there's no vents in the polytunnel. Maybe that will have to be something that Dee looks into when he comes back, just see if we can get a vent or something to put in the door just to allow some air circulation to go through the polytunnel when he's not here. We've gone through the beds and we've taken out as many of the weeds as we could. As you can see, some new flowers are starting to spring up around this bed. You can see the ones at the back here. Get cameraman just to zoom in on those. When you take a picture of them, they look like they're little glowing lanterns. There's some that have come up in the bed as well, so I don't know if we might have to pull those out at some point, just in case they become intrusive. But we'll keep an eye on that when we come back. We've just gone through and cut back some more of the more decaying leaves that were in here. From the ones that I looked at in the bucket, there were a lot of snails in there and a lot of worms as well. So it looks like they've got into this. So if you know anything that can plant with broccoli that can prevent the snails or any bugs kind of get into it, please let us know in the comments. We've just gone through all of these beds, taken out all the weeds. You can see from the garlic we've taken out the weeds from this bed as well, from the shard. Cameraman has pulled up all the weeds that were in the shard and in the beans as well. So this should be fine for another week until we come back. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. If you leave us a comment, we will get back to you. And we'll see you in the next video.